Now let us look at the how we can implement the security. What are the layers? What are the classes that are required for implementation of security successfully? The first requirement is the user detail service, and this user, this is the this layer, it is the authentication provider layer. We are going to start from this authentication provider layer and we will be going in this manner. We will be going from bottom to top approach. In the diagram we will be looking at first this implementation of this part. This part you can see here. This is the user I have used. My user is playing a dual role. First role, it is an entity from the table, and also this is a user details because it implements user details interface. User detail interface is used by Spring Security for authentication purpose. In my user, I have fields like ID, first name, last name. This is representing this table. This is the table, and for this table, I have corresponding entities. These are the methods of the uh, interface, user details interface. For getting the authorities, this method is used to set the authorities that a user is having. For example, user may be a admin, he may be a accountant, he may be a patient, or he may be reception. We have methods for getting the username. Here, this is the method for checking if that account is expired. I have not implemented any account expiration checking. Is credential not expired? Is enabled? You need to, if we want any further extension, we can implement this. This is the last layer of the Spring Security, where the object is fetched from the database and it is converted into authentication object for checking purpose. Here we have user detail service. This is the service where we are going to pass an object, or you can say we can pass the email which is received from the client, and we are getting the user and we are returning the user from this. It is just a service layer implementation, but it implements user detail service. This is happening because the name is same. Next is the web security config. This is very important class because here all the configurations related to HTTP security, which service, which user service we need to use. We tell the Spring security in this configuration page. Here we return the authentication manager as well from this class only. We have basically three configure methods. One is for configuring authentication manager builder, that is to tell the Spring security which user service details it need to be used for authentication purpose. We also tell it which password encoder it needs to be used. Moreover, this is a very important method because in this method we tell Spring which methods to access, and we here mention that which APIs will be given permission for which role. For an example, slash v1 slash users will be accessible by all users, any role who is admin or manager. Here we are disabling CSRFs. Session management we are disabling, making it a stateless so that no data is saved on the server. I am not using any password encoder. I have just created a dummy one. So this is a basic requirement of the Spring Security class. After this, we can easily implement the, or you can say completely implement the Spring Security. Basic level Spring Security can be implemented. For implementation of JWT and working of this project, we will be making another video in which we will see the working of JWT. We will be looking at JWT implementation classes. These are the JWT implementation classes, and practically look how this will be working from the Postman. Thank you.